So we are back again after 2 seconds. We are looking at 5, 6, 7, and 8 all together now. That's the second group. Example 5 says, their fathers are coming. Their fathers are coming. Where we have their fathers there. Fathers there is plural subject, okay? Plural fathers, many fathers, okay? We underline fathers and you point your arrow downward in the second line, and the third line, write your S2 there. So we have our fathers as our S2. And we have an R there, underline R. When you underline R, you point your arrow downward after the underlining. Okay, after that is below R, you point your arrow downward in the second line. In the third line, you write your V2. So there we have S2 as taking V2, where we have their fathers there as a plural subject, and it has taken R as a plural verb. So there S2 has taken V2. So we have we go to example 6. Example 6 says Harrison and Henry have performed excellently. Harrison and Henry have performed excellently. So you underline Harrison and Henry. These are proper nouns joined together by coordinating conjunction. So you underline Harrison and Henry, and when you underline Harrison and Henry, your arrow points downward in the second line, and the third line below the arrow, you write your S2. So Harrison and Henry becomes a plural subject there. That's our S2. So we have a have there again, have performed excellently. You underline have. When you underline have, you point your arrow downward in the second line, and the third line, you write your V2 there. So we have Harrison and Henry as our S2, and it has taken have as our V2, okay? We go to example 7. Example 7 says, Evelyn and Monday have purpose. Evelyn and Monday have purpose, where we have two common nouns again joined together by coordinating conjunction. So you underline Evelyn and Henry. When you underline Evelyn and Henry, you point your arrow downward in the second line, and then in the third line, you write your S2. Then we have purpose. Okay, we have you underline have there, and when you underline have, you point your arrow downward in the second line, and in the third line, you write your V2. So there we have a have as our V2. So Evelyn and Henry is our S2 plural subject, and it has taken have as our plural verb. That's our V2. So we go to the last example in the group of course, which is example 8. Their teachers teach very well. Their teachers teach very well. So when you look at that one, you underline their teachers. Okay, teachers as plural. So that becomes a plural subject. And then you underline their teachers and point your arrow downward in the second line. In the third line, you write your S2 there. So their teachers becomes our S2, and then teach. Okay, teach very well. You underline teach. It doesn't have an E. It doesn't have ES. Okay, so you underline teach, and when you underline teach, you point your arrow downward in the second line, and the third line you write your V2 there. So teach becomes our V2. So there we have their teachers as our S2, and it has taken teach as our V2. So S2 has taken V2 there. So that is the end of what we have for you today. We have examples 1 to 8 all together. So thank you very much for your attention, and have a very beautiful evening. Henceforth, our presentation will be going on smoothly. Probably, let's see if we can be doing everyday presentation. Okay, if we can do everyday presentation, then it means tomorrow we'll have another one. Please always remember to follow, like, and share this program. Thank you very much for your attention, and have a very beautiful evening. Bye from B Teddy, right?